Alright, clause 6.13, Information Security Risk Treatment. Here's the thing about ISO 27001. Everyone obsesses over the risk assessment. 6.1.2. The spreadsheet, the likelihood scores, the little color-coded heat map that makes you feel like you've done something. And then 6.1.3 turns up and it says, lovely. Now what are you actually going to do about it? That's the clause. That's the whole gear change. Assessment tells you what could hurt you. Treatment is you deciding on the record with your name on it what you're doing. And sitting right in the middle of it is a document called the Statement of Applicability. The SOA. Say it once, because I'm going to say it a lot. And I'll be blunt. It is the single most faked document in the entire standard. So let's walk through what the clause actually asks for, because it's a short subclauses and it doesn't need padding. First, you define and apply a risk treatment process, a process, not a vibe, not a Slack thread, not Dave remembering he looked at it once in March. Second, for each risk you selected in the assessment, you pick a treatment option. You reduce it, you avoid it, you share it, insurance, or push it to a supplier, or you accept it. Accepting it is a legitimate option. Accepting it silently and hoping nobody asks is not. Third, you determine all controls necessary to implement those options. All of them. Notice the direction of travel here. You start from your risks, and you work out what controls you need. You do not start from a list and reverse engineer a story. Fourth, and this is the bit people get backwards, you compare the controls you determined against Annex A to verify that no necessary control has been omitted. Annex A is a checklist you check your thinking against. It is a cross-check. It is not the starting point. It is the safety net you throw under your own work to catch what you forgot. Fifth, you produce the Statement of Applicability. And the standard is very specific about what goes in it, the necessary controls, the justification for including each one, whether it is actually implemented right now, and the justification for excluding any Annex A control you left out. Sixth, you formulate a risk treatment plan. What's getting done and by whom and roughly when. And seventh, you get the risk owners to approve that plan and to formally accept the residual risk. The risk that's left over after you've done everything you're going to do, somebody senior signs that, somebody who can actually carry it, and you retain documented information about all of it, because in this standard, if it isn't written down, it's folklore, right? So why do auditors go straight to the SOA? Because it is the map of your entire management system on one page. It tells them what you claim to have, why you claim to need it, and whether you've actually built it yet. Every other document in your system either supports the SOA or contradicts it. And an auditor with limited time will always start with a document that lets them find contradictions fastest. Think of it as your homework and your marking scheme handed in together. Cute, isn't it? Now, the faking. Here's how it happens. And I say this with love because it's not malice, it's exhaustion. Small SaaS company, 12 people. They're going for the certificate because a big customer's procurement team asked for it, and the deal is worth more than the entire compliance budget. Dave is head of engineering, and also head of security, and also head of the coffee machine. Dave downloads a template SOA. It arrives pre-filled, every Annex A control marked applicable, marked implemented, with a justification column that says best practice in all 90-something rows. Dave has just produced a document that claims his 12-person company has a fully operational physical security regime across facilities it does not have. And that is the distressingly honest bit. A copy-pasted SOA doesn't hide that you've done nothing. It advertises it in a really tidy font. Because think about what a red flag actually looks like from the other side of the table. Every control applicable, nothing excluded, every justification identical, every single one marked implemented, including the ones about secure development for a company with no product yet. Nobody on earth needs every control and has finished every control. That document isn't a claim, it's a confession with a header row. And here's what happens next. The auditor picks one line, just one. They ask, show me this working. and the whole thing comes down, not because that control was missing, but because the document lied, and now everything else in it is suspect too. That's the real damage. A wrong SOA doesn't cost you one finding, it costs you your credibility for the rest of the audit. Sound familiar? Stay with me, because the fix is genuinely not that hard. Honest SOA is a much better read than a perfect one included, because we have this specific risk, not implemented yet, scheduled for Q3, owner named. Excluded because we have no on-premise infrastructure whatsoever. Everything is in the cloud. Here's the reasoning. That is a company that has thought, and an auditor can tell the difference between thinking and downloading in about 90 seconds. Your SOA is not a marketing document. Stop writing it like one. And the version that's true is easier to write, because you already know the answers. You don't have to invent a justification for a control you don't need. You just say why you don't need it. Honesty is faster. It's just less comfortable. So here's your dare, and I mean actually do this, not nod at it. Open your statement of applicability right now. Pick 3 rows at random, not the ones you're proud of, random. For each one, find the risk it treats. Name the person who owns it and produce the evidence it's running. 3 rows, 10 minutes. If you can't do all 3, you don't have a statement of applicability. You have a wish list with a version number. Go and check.